Hi there friends, it's Marie here for Tonic Studios and I get to show you the stamp club for this month. The stamp club this month has some really fun images and dies that go together, and you can make some delicious cards or projects with these stamps and dies. So I want to give you a look at the stamp club this month, show you the dies, show you the images, so let's take a look. Alright, so here is the stamp set and the die set for the stamp club this month. And like I said, you can make some delicious cards with all of these goodies. So I'm going to show you the stamp set first. Let me grab a piece of paper to put behind it so that we can see the images a little bit better. And I can explain to you what some of them are. I'm sure they're self-explanatory, but they're really cute. So here is the stamp set for this month with the stamp club for the month. It's a really cute cookies and milk sort of theme, and I love this. You can see already I've used a lot of these stamps. It's got some ink on there. My daughter also got into these stamps to do some of her own stamping, and we just had a lot of fun. So you've got a little cookie jar here. You've got some cookies that have frosting on them. They're decorated, and then you've got some other cookies that look like they could be chocolate chip cookies, or if you like oatmeal and raisin. I'm not sure if you're an oatmeal and raisin person, but they could be either. And you can go ahead and just color them any way you would like. You've also got some heart cookies over here and some different sizes. So you've got a tiny one and one that's kind of laying on its side as if it's baking in the oven. You have a little straw here that goes with a cup of milk or juice or water, however you want to color it. And you've got this milk carton here. So tons of really fun images that you can just have fun coloring with. And all the sentiments are also very punny. I love them. You've got sorry you're feeling crummy. That's just how and then you can pair it with crumble. And there is you're one. Then you have some words like tough or smart or cool, and you could pair that with cookie, so it could say you're one tough cookie or one smart cookie. We go together like cookies and milk. Without you, I crumble, bake it easy. So there's all of these sentiments that you can mix and match, and they're really fun and punny, and you can put them on top of cards. So I went ahead and I colored some of these images already just to give you an idea of what they look like. Here is that little glass of milk all colored. Here's that milk carton here. You've also got some of these cookies that you can color to look like chocolate chip cookies. Here is that cookie jar all stamped out. Now the cookie jar is kind of fun because you can pair it with the die and it'll cut out this outline. But if you don't want it cut out, you just stamp it and you have a cookie jar that you can put on your card. You can fill it with some of the little cookies and different things. Like I said, we've got some of these frosted cookies here, and I colored them to make them look a little bit festive. Because Christmas is coming up, you can make them Christmas cookies, or you don't have to. We've got that little cookie here from the side, different perspective. So there's some fun things you can do with that, what I'll be showing you in a minute. You've also got some of these fun heart cookies here that I colored red and green, but I thought that would be fun if you wanted to do it for Valentine's Day, color it more Valentine's Day colors as well. So this is a great set for every day. Also, some seasonal holidays that may be coming up. So here's another heart. And you've got these really cute little chocolate chip images, which also have a coordinating die with them. So you can cut those out as well. I thought that was a really cute touch. And I also think it would be fun to put some Nouveau drops on those, or put some Nouveau drops on your cookies right on top of those chocolate chip bits. So it looks like some dimensional chocolate inside your cookies. So there are so many fun images in this set, so much fun to color. I just stamped these all out and colored them with some alcohol markers. I used my Nouveau alcohol markers for these, and I just love the way it turned out. So that is a look at the stamp set. Now, if you notice, I've got all of these images cut out, and I did that using the coordinating dies. So I'm going to slide these over and show you the dies that come with this stamp club. Here is the die set. Like I mentioned, you have the outline of your cookie jar. So you could stamp that and just cut it out and have that full cookie jar. Or you have this part that cuts out the inside so that you get the outline of your cookie jar. And then you could go ahead and fill it with some of your cookies. Now we also have some of these little coordinating pieces. You can cut out the outline of your cookies, but you can also use this little piece to cut out all of those little chocolate chip bits. So if you want to cut out your cookie and layer it together, cut out the layer for the chocolate chip and put it behind and then cut out the cookie part. You can cut out 2 different colors of cookies and layer them together if you want to do that. We also have the different pieces for the different cookies, and I've got a lot of my die pieces off to the side because I've been using them already, but you get the milk carton, you get the one for the glass of milk, all of the cookie pieces, and you get the little straw and the little tiny dies for those chocolate chips. So there's a few of those. You get the little pieces for the little crumbs of the cookies, so you can cut out the whole cookie as well as the crumb, and just all of those images. Now, along with the coordinating dies that cut out the stamped images, they also give you some extra dies that are just by themselves. They don't coordinate with a stamp, but you can cut them out. So you've got this little oven mitt here, and I cut out a few of those. I think these are so stinking cute. Love those little oven mitts. You could layer them together if you wanted to, cut them out with different pattern paper. They give you this little baking rack, which I thought was really fun. So I cut out one of those, and I thought, how cool would it be to make a little oven and then put your little cookies inside? I think that would be really cute. And they give you some pieces that make that possible. So they have this sort of rounded square piece, and then this little circle here with what looks like a knob in the middle. So I've cut that out just to show you. You can layer these little pieces together and make a knob for an oven. So I'm going to be making a card later showing how to use these pieces to make a little die cut oven that you can put some of your cookies in. So watch for that video. I'm going to show you how to put that together. But right now for this video, I'm showing you all the little die pieces that come in this set. You also get a few little words. This one says enjoy, this one says cookies, and I haven't cut out these oval pieces yet, but I think those would be fantastic if you wanted to cut out a plate to put your cookies on. And they also have these little heart and star pieces, and to me they look like cookie cutters, so I've cut those out as well. I've actually cut 2 pieces so that I could layer them together and get sort of a dimensional cookie cutter piece. So here are those 2 pieces layered together. So you can make your own little cookie cutters. And like I said, you can make this to be Christmas, Valentine's Day, birthday, anything you want, or it can just be an everyday set. There are so many possibilities here and so many different ways that you can use the stamp and die set together. So now that I've given you a little look at the stamp and the die set, I wanted to give you just an idea of what it looks like on a card. So I've got a little card here. I think it's really fun. It says, "You bake the world a better place." Super simple. I've taken some craft cardstock for the background, and I've used my decal edge trimmer from Tim Holtz to cut out the edges here. You see it's got a little bit of a raggedy edge. I thought that was a fun detail. Just use some white paper, and then I ink blended the background, did a few splatters, and I put all of those colored and die cut pieces on front. So you've got your little milk cup here and the milk jug with the straw, and you've got all the chocolate chip cookies and even some of those little chocolate chips. I put some of them on foam adhesive to pop them up, and some of them I just used some of my Nuvo liquid deluxe glue. Now, I've also put some Nuvo drops here, some white ones on this milk to make it look like a glass of milk, and it gives it that shiny sort of liquidy effect. So I thought that was really fun just to add some details with some Nuvo drops. Now, like I said, you can make it look a little bit Christmassy, so I've cut out some squares here of plaid paper, and then I just put some cookies on top with some foam adhesive and stamped a sentiment. So this was a very simple, quick and easy mini slimline card. Again, I'm using the same colors, craft cardstock, white cardstock, and then I stamped and colored and cut out my cookies. And I did use the Nuvo alcohol markers to color these. I think they work really great. If you stamp in a black hybrid ink and then you color over it, it's not going to smear your ink or anything as long as you let that ink dry. So I think the Nuvo alcohol markers are great to use with some of the Nuvo black hybrid ink. They work really well together for coloring. So I hope that gives you a really fun look at the Stamp Club for this month. I love the cookies and milk theme. I think it's so cute, and I had a lot of fun just going ahead and coloring all of these images, cutting them out and loading them up on a card. And I think you're gonna have fun with it too. So if you're excited about this Stamp Club release, make sure you give this video a thumbs up, comment and subscribe, and tap that bell for notifications so you never miss a video from Tonic Studios. Also, make sure you tag us if you post on social media. We always love to see what you're doing with all of these stamps and dies and Tonic things. So thanks for joining us today. Have a great day and go craft. Bye.